While most luxury electric car prices have skyrocketed quickly this year, affluent customers cannot stop buying them because of the unique experience these luxury electric cars can provide. Fast acceleration, long driving ranges, and ultra-luxurious interiors are just a few from that list. Let's check out the most expensive and luxurious electric vehicles coming in 2023. Mercedes Vision EQXX. The new Mercedes Vision EQXX is an all-electric vehicle that is estimated to go 620 miles on a single charge, according to the manufacturer. A 100 kilowatt-hour battery pack powers the Mercedes Vision EQXX. Compared to the Mercedes EQS, this battery is a little smaller and lighter, but it also has a new construction that makes it half the size and 30% lighter. And so, as to do this, Mercedes enlisted the expertise of Formula One engineers. The Mercedes Vision EQXX is believed to be able to go 621 miles on a single charge, thanks to its aerodynamic exterior, just enough mileage to go from Paris to Berlin. The Mercedes Vision EQXX looks like a fast coupe, but it's understandable if you assumed it has serious performance to match. However, the truth is that this is not truly the case, because an electric motor rated at 204 horsepower is all that's equipped to propel it. However, the Vision EQXX's lightweight design should still make it a rather rapid car, albeit not quite as fast as a Tesla Model 3 performance. When it comes to pricing, we'll have to wait and see what Mercedes has to say about it. Audi A6 e-tron. Audi prototype models of the forthcoming Audi A6 e-tron were spotted less than a week after the company unveiled a new A6 Avant e-tron estate concept. But the new Audi A6 e-tron will not be available until 2023. According to Audi, using a 100 kilowatt-hour battery, the Audi A6 e-tron concept vehicle will be able to travel for 435 miles on a single charge. The finished car is expected to come within striking distance of those figures. Furthermore, it will be able to support up to 270 kilowatt quick charging, which would allow you to recharge for 186 miles in under 10 minutes. It will be offered as a sedan, and an Avant Estate in 2023 was the most popular sedan. Since it was first conceptualized, the saloon's distinctive side appearance has remained almost unchanged. Although it is a massive vehicle, it shares its curved roofline with the more slimline Audi A7 rather than the current Audi A6, which kind of makes sense. The starting price of the Audi A6 e-tron is not yet official, but it is likely to be around $79,000. BMW i7. The all-new i7 is the new electric luxury vehicle that will share elements with the future BMW 7 Series, but it will have a completely different electric powertrain and battery system. BMW has confirmed a range between 360 and 380 miles for the upcoming i7, which is expected to be powered by the same 100 kilowatt-hour battery as the BMW iX SUV. A 200 kilowatt public fast charging station will allow you to add a few more miles of range to the new i7 to avoid a long charging session and reach home promptly. The teaser photographs published by BMW suggest that the new i7 will look nothing like any BMW currently on the market. The BMW i7 is anticipated to be more expensive than the conventional BMW 7 Series because electric automobiles are typically more expensive than gasoline and diesel-powered ones. It is not out of the question that the i7 Series will start at roughly $110,000. Faraday Future FF91. Faraday's first production car and flagship model is the FF91. It epitomizes the newest mobility innovations in performance, intelligence, and user experience by being all-electric, autonomy-ready, and seamlessly linked. For this reason, Faraday gave the FF91 a futuristic look that makes it stand out from the crowd. The FF91's specs haven't changed since it was unveiled way back in 2017. A total of 1,050 horsepower is provided by 3 electric motors, 2 in the back and 1 in the front. The crossover, which is 206.9 inches long and hence slightly shorter than the Mercedes-Benz S-Class for 2022, will have a 0 to 60 mph pace in under 2.4 seconds, according to Faraday Future. Faraday Future claims a 378-mile range on the EPA test cycle with a 130 kWh battery pack. The FF91 is estimated to cost 6 figures if it goes into production by the end of the year, placing it in direct rivalry with the Tesla Model X and Lucid Motors Air. The top-of-the-line FF91 Futurist Alliance model will cost more than $200,000 and will be restricted to 300 units only. Mercedes-Benz EQG. The Mercedes-Benz G-Class has a long history of being an all-terrain vehicle before it turned into a status symbol for celebrities who could afford to pay 6 figures for it. The G-Class has spawned the all-electric EQG as the automotive landscape shifts away from gas-powered vehicles. 4 electric motors, 1 for each wheel, are expected in the Mercedes-Benz EQG in 2024, and the batteries will be integrated into an old-school, durable leather frame structure. Individual management of the 4 electric motors near each wheel is intended to improve both in- and off-road driving capabilities. And if the design is any clue, the EQG will also come with a shiftable 2-speed gearbox for venturing well off the usual road. The EQG's chassis will be similar to those of the gas-powered G-Class, with an independent front suspension and a stiff rear axle that should aid with on-road driving. We'll know more about the several EQG trims and their prices closer to the electric off-roaders on sale date. However, we expect the 2024 Mercedes EQG to cost around $150,000 when it actually goes on sale. NIO ET7. This year, the Chinese EV manufacturer NIO began manufacturing its first flagship car, the ET7 model. A 75 kWh or 100 kWh battery pack is presently available for purchase, and the company says it will offer a 150 kWh battery pack in the future, which it claims can give 620 miles on the NEDC cycle or around 430 miles under real-world conditions. This flagship EV from NIO showcases high-end design features such as integrated autonomous driving sensors on the roof, double-dash LED headlights, a heartbeat taillight on the back, flash door handles that subtly slide outward upon touch, and a double-dash LED taillight. Inside, rattan, sophisticated scent and air quality systems, ambient lighting, and even ventilated seats with a massaging function make for a pleasant journey. The ET7's price is shockingly high. It starts at slightly above $94,000 when converted in China. But if customers choose to use NIO's battery swap technology instead, the price drops to approximately $79,300, thereby removing the battery cost from the vehicle's purchase price. Lexus RZ450e. The RZ450e, Lexus's first electric car built from the ground up, is nearing production. Several new images of the SUV have been released by the maker ahead of its debut, when it's expected to compete against Tesla Model Y and the Volkswagen ID.4. The Lexus RZ is built on the same ETNGA platform as its BZ4X sister. Therefore, it will have the same 71.4 kWh battery pack and dual-motor drivetrain. For a 0 to 62 mph speed of 7.7 seconds and an all-electric driving range of up to 280 miles, the Toyota's system delivers 215 horsepower and 336 Nm of torque. Moreover, the RZ will feature Direct 4, a 4-wheel drive system that analyzes and changes the driving power to the wheels in response to throttle and steering inputs, as well as the road conditions. Although Lexus hasn't officially announced the RZ's beginning price yet, based on its length and similarity to its hybrid RX, we can expect the new model to be priced at the upper end of the company's SUV range, starting at least $50,000. GMC Hummer EV SUV, one of the most legendary off-road vehicles of the past century, will be reimagined as an electric GMC Hummer in 2024. Although Hummer is now a GMC trademark, its distinctive style and impressive off-road capabilities are still accurately preserved in electric vehicle form. Real-world maximum torque ratings will most likely be in the region of 1,000 to 1,100 pound-feet. And despite its size and weight, the most powerful Hummer EV SUV has a stated 0 to 60 mph speed of around 3.5 seconds. A massive 200 kWh battery pack has been confirmed by General Motors, although neither the official dimensions nor the actual usable capacity have been disclosed. Although the electric SUV has a stated driving range of over 300 miles, it can be charged at up to 300 kilowatts at lightning-fast rates. GMC has published the pricing and is now accepting orders for the 2024 Hummer EV SUV. $79,995 is the base price for the vehicle. Polestar 5. Polestar's eye-catching Precept concept car will now proceed into production, and the Polestar 5 will go on sale in 2024, according to the company. It is anticipated that the Polestar 5 will be an entirely new car for the company based on the outstanding Precept concept. Similar to the smaller Polestar 2, the Polestar 5 is intended to be powered by two electric motors, one mounted up front and the other mounted at the rear. The Polestar 2 produced a combined 402 horsepower on a test track and was able to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 4.1 seconds, and so the Polestar 5 is expected to perform even better. This will be an additional competition for the Taycan and Model S performance models from the 5, which is likely to have a higher horsepower rating and be somewhat quicker than the 2. There hasn't been any news on how much the car will cost yet. However, electric powertrains and lavish interiors are not exactly inexpensive these days. When these two elements are taken into account, the starting price in the six-figure area is much more likely. Genesis Essentia. Hyundai's premium division, Genesis, stated in 2018 that they had been working on a concept car ahead of the International Auto Show. The outcome was Essentia. The amazement and atmosphere around the concept car, which was publicly presented the same year, fueled rumors that the corporation might seek a limited number production. Lux Donkerwolke, the head of Genesis Design and a former Volkswagen designer, developed the Essentia concept car, which is an all-electric concept vehicle. Everything about the car was designed to bring the owner closer to the realm of luxury and the elegance of the automobile. Many details remain a mystery due to the fact that it is a concept automobile. Only the high-density batteries and the many electric motors have been mentioned thus far, although Genesis promises a theoretical 0 to 60 mph time of 3 seconds. Speculation about the base pricing is likewise absent, although we won't be surprised if it goes for a price way above the six-figure valuation when it actually goes on sale. Tesla Roadster. Tesla's first ever electric vehicle, the original Roadster, was essential in establishing the company's reputation, even if most of the company's current consumers are unaware of it. The all-new model was meant to come in 2021, but it hasn't arrived yet, leading us to believe it has been postponed until further notice. Elon Musk stated that the new Tesla Roadster supercar could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 1.9 seconds, reach a top speed of more than 220 miles per hour, and finish the quarter mile in 8.8 seconds after he introduced the vehicle back in November of 2017. According to these figures, if the Roadster's top speed of 60 miles per hour remains constant, it will be a full second faster than its major competitor, the gasoline-powered McLaren 570S. Despite the fact that the 200 kWh battery is claimed to have a range of up to 620 miles, a few laps around the racetrack will almost certainly considerably diminish that statistic. As reported by Tesla, the regular Roadster will cost over $200,000, with the Founders Series totaling over $250,000.